IPS sir, DIGs Sri Sunil Nayak sir and Sri Harish IPS sir, Chief Legal Advisor Sri Sawang sir, other police officers and ministerial staff of CID-AP. A warm welcome to you all for this farewell function of our Honorable DGP sir Sri Goutham Sawang. As you all know, no government employee can stay forever in the same post at same place. We have to cherish the briefest times of spending working together and learn the best practices from great people like our DGP sir. Sir.
Officers and friends here. Iroju to in the life of an officer, bureaucrat, police officer, as you all know, is holding different posts. He is general. It happens. So, sir also has worked. Both of us we started our career in Warangal. So, though I could not work under him directly, sir was SP Warangal, and later I joined as professional in Warangal. And people used to say, sir's bravery in fighting the left-wing extremism and things like that. He left his mark. There were many SPs who worked as SPs in Warangal. But very few officers left their mark, and definitely Sawang sir's mark was definitely there. This is what personally I could vouch for. Later I happened to read the literature of People's War also, the communication between them and papers. I could see several times mention of sir in that. I never told you sir, but we used to see in the SBX we used to call. So in SBX I used to read all this material, then we used to realize how sir has made his mark. And as you all know, under the sir's leadership as Director General of Police, sir is welfare-oriented officer. You all know there are several measures which were taken up by sir, the introduction of the weekly off, the Bhadrata loans enhancement, coverage of Aragya Bhadrata. There are so many things which welfare IG will speak. I don't want to steal his words, but you all know we are all benefited by him. Even myself personally benefited because recently we purchased one villa in Signas Vistas. That is not being constructed, it is being constructed. So far we could not have a proper home. We are all getting home because of sir's initiative and directive to grant us loan from Bhadrata. So at least there is a hope that we will have our own home. So likewise, from lower rank, from the constable home guard to additional DGP, all ranks are benefited by his welfare orientation. There is no second word. And he is a tough police officer, as we all know. CID under his leadership has taken up several cases, చాలా sensational cases మనం ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ తీసుకోవడం జరిగింది. అందుకు ముందు సిఐడి అంటే ఇన్కాగ్నిటో ఉండేది. సిఐడి చీఫ్ ఎవరు, ఆయన వస్తున్నారు పోతున్నారు ఎవరికి తెలిసేది కాదు. సార్ నన్ను ఇక్కడికి సిఐడి చీఫ్గా తీసుకొచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ ట్రస్ట్ హీ హ్యాస్ bestowed on us and kind of work he did our best, and that is how CID got recognition and so many Scotch awards we got. Sir అయితే ఇండియాలోనే రికార్డ్ లెవెల్లో ఐ థింక్ some 50 స్కాచ్ అవార్డ్స్ ఇవ్వడం. సో ఆయన గైడెన్స్లో మనం కూడా కొన్ని స్కాచ్ అవార్డ్స్, కొన్ని టెక్సాల్ అవార్డ్స్ మనం కూడా తెచ్చుకోవడం జరిగింది. He inspires his team to work in that direction to achieve excellence. సో చెప్పుకోవాలంటే చాలా ఉన్నాయి మనం సార్ డైరెక్షన్లో మనం సాధించినవి. చాలా ఇనిషియేటివ్స్, సైబర్ బుల్లీ షీట్స్ కానీ ఇట్లాంటివన్నీ కూడా ఇండియాలో మొట్టమొదటిసారి సార్ గైడెన్స్లో మనం పెట్టుకున్నాం. అలాగే ఆపరేషన్ ముస్కాన్ కోవిడ్ టైంలో అందరూ పిల్లల దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళడానికి ముట్టుకోవడానికి భయపడే రోజుల్లో మనం పీపీటీ కిట్లు వేసుకొని మాస్కులు పెట్టుకొని చిన్నపిల్లల్ని వల్నరబుల్ ప్లేసెస్ నుంచి సేఫ్ హోమ్లకి తీసుకురావడం అనేది సార్ గట్టిగా పట్టుకోవడం వల్ల జరిగింది. అదర్వైజ్ ఆ రోజున ఉమెన్ అండ్ చైల్డ్ వెల్ఫేర్ సెక్రటరీ అందరూ కూడా అబ్జెక్షన్ చేశారు. కోవిడ్ టైంలో మీరేంది ఇలాంటివి పెడతారు, మీ వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా పోతారు, మీ పోలీసులకి కోవిడ్ ఉండదని గ్యారెంటీ ఏమిటి, వేడి నుంచి పిల్లలు అంటుకోదని అంటే ఇట్లాగా సెవరల్ నెగిటివ్ పీపుల్ టాక్ నెగిటివ్ థింగ్స్ అని వాళ్ళంతా నెగిటివ్గా ఉంటారు. అప్పుడు సార్ ఒకటే చెప్పారు, మేము పీపీడీ కిట్లు వేసుకుంటున్నాం, ఒకవేళ మా కానిస్టేబుల్కి ముందు మేము టెంపరేచర్ అన్ని టెస్ట్ చేసే పెడతాం, ఈవెన్ దెన్ ఇఫ్ ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ కోవిడ్ ఆల్సో పీపీడీ కిట్ వేసుకుంటాడు కాబట్టి అతను వాదన స్పష్టంగా చెప్తుంది. అట్లా సార్ ఒక గట్టి ఇనిషియేటివ్ స్టాండ్ తీసుకోవడం వల్ల మనం చాలా మంచి పనులు చేయగలిగాం, చాలా మంచి పేరు తీసుకోగలిగాం. అండ్ ఇద్దరు ఆఫీసర్లకి సార్ చేతుల మీదుగా సిఐడి ఆఫీసర్స్కి IPS రావడం కూడా జరిగింది. పాపం వాళ్ళు ఇప్పటి నుంచో వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్. ఐ థింక్ more than 5 years they are struggling, and finally it came to your hands. They are all very happy and thankful to you forever. And when immediately whenever I got wanted some officers, sir నాకు ఫలానా ఆఫీసర్ కావాలంటే సునీల్ నాయక్ కానీ హరికృష్ణ కానీ ఎనీ ఎస్పీ కావాలంటే సార్ దానికి షార్టేజ్ ఉన్నా కూడా ఇమ్మీడియట్గా మాకు ప్రయారిటీ ఇచ్చి సిఐడికి ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. సో సార్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంకా కొంతకాలం పనిచేయాలని ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా సార్ ఇంకా మంచి పొజిషన్లో కాన్స్టిట్యూషనల్ పోస్ట్కి వెళ్ళడం చాలా సంతోషం. క్యాబినెట్ ర్యాంక్ ఉన్నటువంటి పదవి అది. అంటే ఇప్పుడున్న పదవి కన్నా కూడా అది చాలా హోదారీత్యా పెద్దదైనప్పటికీ మరి మీరు మమ్మల్ని వదిలిపెట్టేటువంటి మా దగ్గర కూడా కొంత ప్రాధాన్యత ఉంటుంది సార్. సో సార్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నా కూడా మన డిపార్ట్మెంట్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, మమ్మల్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలని కోరుతుంది. సో సార్ గైడెన్స్లో లీడర్షిప్లో పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్ కమిషన్ మంచి మెడికల్ అండ్ ఆఫీసర్స్ని ఎంపిక చేసి డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి గవర్నమెంట్కి ఇవ్వాలని ఆశిస్తూ సార్కి శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తూ ఈరోజు ఎంతో కైండ్నెస్తో సిఐడికి రావాలి సార్ తమరాగానే ఐ థింక్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. సార్ని రిక్వెస్ట్ చేయగానే నేను వస్తానని చెప్పి సార్ రావడం జరిగింది. I'm thankful to you on behalf of all the officers in the CID, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite AP State Ministerial Staff Vice President Sri Kishore Garu to say a few words about the Chief Guest.
గౌరవనీయులు పెద్దలు రాష్ట్ర డీజీపీ గారికి, భారతదేశం గర్వించదగ్గ రాష్ట్ర డీజీపీ గారు, గ్రేట్ మ్యాన్ ఇన్ ఇండియా, డీజీపీలో ఫస్ట్ #1 అవార్డు తెచ్చుకున్న గ్రేట్ ఆఫీసర్ ఈరోజు వీడ్కోలు పలకడానికి కొద్దిగా బాధగా ఉందా? వీడ్కోలు అనేది జనరల్ కాబట్టి వారికి మరియు సిఐడి అధినేత, సిఐడి సింహం, అభినవ అంబేద్కర్, అభ్యుదయ భావజాలు కలిగి ఉన్న మహామనిషి, మహాజ్ఞాని అయిన శ్రీ పివి సునీల్ కుమార్ గారికి, డైనమిక్ డిఐజీల గారికి మరియు న్యాయ కోవిదులకి, ఆఫీసర్స్కి, మినిస్ట్రీ స్టాఫ్ సిబ్బందికి, రాష్ట్ర సిఐడి మినిస్ట్రీ స్టాఫ్ తరఫున హృదయపూర్వక శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను డీజీపీ గారికి. వారు డీజీపీ నుంచి అత్యున్నతమైన స్థాయికి వెళ్తున్నందుకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉందండి మాకు. అది మనకి మన ఏడీజీపీ గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా కాన్స్టిట్యూషనల్ పోస్టు, గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా వారికి మంచి ప్రాధాన్యత ఇచ్చారు. ఎన్నో విప్లవాత్మకమైన మార్పులు తీసుకొచ్చారు. పోలీస్కి వది తెచ్చారు. పోలీస్ స్టైల్ ఆయన చూడటానికి కూడా కష్టమైన పరిస్థితులు క్రియేట్ అయినాయండి. చాలా పెద్ద ప్రోటోకాల్ ఎంజాయ్ చేసేవాళ్ళు మేము. డీజీపీ అంటే ఇలా ఉండాలి అని పెద్ద ప్రోటోకాల్ చూసాం సార్. వెరీ నైస్, ఎక్సలెంట్ డీజీపీ, క్లాప్స్. ఎక్సలెంట్ డీజీపీ అంటే సింహం ఎలా ఉంటుంది అని అద్దాల్లో చూసేవాళ్ళం అండి. చాలా సంతోషం. అలాగే సిఐడిలో ఎన్నో ఎప్పుడు లేని ఎన్నో సంస్కరణలు తీసుకొచ్చిన మా అధినేత సిఐడి చీఫ్ బాస్కి హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు సెల్స్ వంచి తెలియజేసుకుంటూ ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన పెద్దలందరికీ.
सूरज हूँ जिंदगी की रमक छोड़ जाऊंगा, सूरज हूँ जिंदगी की रमक छोड़ जाऊंगा, मैं डूब भी गया पीछे सबक छोड़ जाऊंगा. Basically means as long as I am there, I am the sun, and as long as I am there, I will shed a light on your life. And even if I said, the lessons that I leave will always be there with you. It's a very emotional moment, sir, but as an outsider, the leadership that you exemplified in this journey of my 2 years is what I will always remember. But specifically, I would like to share 3 incidents which have really touched me. in this journey. First is my own story. A few years back, my father met with an accident and he was not able to move. I wanted to move to Andhra Pradesh so that I could take care of him. I came here. I met the then DGP. I tried to find out any contact that would help me out, would facilitate that. And I actually went back disappointed. I thought this is not going to happen. Then there was change in that. Sir became the DGP. I again came and met him. He was so positive. He immediately took up this issue, called ADG Law and Order, asked him to run a file on this. I had no political contacts. I didn't know anybody from the political system. He told me whom to meet and what is to be projected. And it was for that reason that somehow this happened, and it's completely because of sir that today I'm here, I'm able to take care of my father. It was just not that. At the beginning of the COVID, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and the treatment was I was sure the treatment is going to be very expensive. I was in a dilemma, I was in trauma actually. And I wanted to explore whether I would be able to get some help from Arogya Bhadrata. And though I had not been a contributing member of Arogya Bhadrata, I just joined, Sir was kind enough to immediately sanction that. And because of that, I could get my mother treated very well. Sir, I owe this a lot to you, sir. I would really take care of both of my parents. I would save them from all sorts of danger. Sir, this is what empathy is, sir. Empathy that you showed as a leader. That's a true hallmark of leadership. The second incident that really touched me was the COVID crisis. Now, COVID was something that was never seen before. It had never in the experience of a few hundreds of years we have come across any such humanitarian crisis. Now, our brain works more like a AI machine. If we know some crisis, we know how to solve a problem. But if it's an unforeseen crisis, then there is no way we can solve the problem. But Sir was at the helm of affairs. He didn't know what was coming up, but his attention to detail, he just looked at everything that could be possible. He took our suggestions. I remember there were times when he would take teleconferences till 12 o'clock, trying to brainstorm with junior officers. He would encourage us to talk. And that attention to detail was, I felt, was what really saved the day. But during that time, what really touched me was that an old lady who had saved some money and was giving cool drinks to constables who were posted. Sir actually got in touch with her through a video call and actually bowed his hands to her for doing this. Called her Amma, that's like mother. So that was so touching, so much of humility for a DGP to talk to a very commoner. That was really, really very, very impressive, sir. And during the same time, the care you took for our own men, wherever we went, there were hospitals which were earmarked for us, and crores were actually spent on our welfare during that COVID time, sir. It shows you are a true leader of men, sir. The third incident is Sir kept pushing me because I had done my master's in AI, so he kept pushing me for doing something out of it. I am sure Sir is still disappointed with me on that. But what really surprised me was that I have already worked with 12 DGPs. And this was the first time that somebody was pushing me on technology so much. I was like, what is coming? And then over a period of time, I realized that he's so much technology oriented. I have never seen a DGP like that. And because of that, because of the technology innovations in policing, we actually stood first in the country in a survey done by Indian Police Foundation. Sir, the very hallmark that you were conferred with the best DGP of the country itself shows the So as I said in the beginning, sir, you may leave, but your memories of your leadership will be with us. And you have left a lot of lessons for us. Myself, as an aspiring DGP, at some time in future, when I turn back the pages of time, The lessons I learned in these 2 years that I spent under your leadership, sir, I'm sure will help me see through this crisis that I'm likely to face then. Sir, I once again, on behalf of ADP CID and the whole CID family, wish you good luck, sir, and thank you for the time that you took off to spend here. And I would also like to thank ADP CID, sir, for his warm gesture of organizing this function. Thank you so much.
Now I request our DGP CID Sri Sunil Kumar sir to felicitate the chief guest. DGP గారిని శాలువాతో మినిస్ట్రియల్ స్టాఫ్ తరఫున కిషోర్ గారు డీజీపీ గారిని శాలువాతో సత్కరిస్తారండి. Thank you, sir. May I take the privilege of inviting our chief guest to share his thoughts and deliver his valuable message to APCID and AP Police.
Thank you. My colleague, esteemed colleague, Sunil, ADG, Sunil Naik, DIG, Hari, Adhika, and all other CID Garu, all other staff and officers, and ministerial staff from the CID. Thank you very much at the outset for calling me for this function to give me a farewell. I don't know what all to say because this is the first function. First of all, it was all very subtle. I'm still trying to, while the things were said, I was trying to, myself, trying to put my thoughts together. It has been quite a journey last 2 years and 7-8 months as a DG. Once the new government formed, and ever since then, there was I was more or less, carried away with the tide of things. On a daily basis, there was so much of things to do. A day was never enough. That is the kind of feeling that I had. So I could never end a day. At the end of the day, I would feel that there is so much to be done, could not do it. So that's the reason you find many of you will follow me till late hours in the office. But I did my best to work my duties. And in that effort, of course, CID has played an important role. Under the leadership of your ADG, he is quite an outstanding officer with so many qualities which he can really transmit down the line. So your performance of the CID has been very, in many fields, very outstanding. And particularly, I must say that use of technology, trying to reach out to a vulnerable section of the society, whether it's women, children, whether it is other sections of the society who are deprived socially, economically, otherwise as well. So the weaker section of the society particularly. And that's our responsibility as a policeman, that those who are in needy sections of the society, that's the common man, masses. They need the services of the police most. So towards that direction, CID has done a lot of work using technology, particularly reaching out and catering to those kind of requirements as never before. Our achievements have been for the police department quite significant in these areas, like never before. So I must really appreciate your ADG for giving that kind of guidance and leadership. I thank the nice words what you guys have been speaking over me. I tried my best, as I said, and I know that I could have done more. Every time, like every day, I feel I challenge there. Likewise, even now I feel, I could have done more. So I wish I could have done more. But I think everybody has their limit, whether it's time limit, whether it is your energy limit, whether it is your limit in other, all sense. A day has 24 hours. Sitting in a particular, what we call post also has this time. And then you see time moves on. And always, every moment is, for many it's very uncertain. But as far as I am concerned, I always took every change in life as a positive move for me. And so, in this instance also, it has been the same case. Whatever change, I am looking forward for the change and the opportunity the government has given me. First of all, as a DG, and then secondly, this new assignment. I'm just while coming, now going to play this in the. While coming in this place, I also heard. I've been offered this assignment. I'm really looking forward to that. AP Police has got a very rich legacy in many of policing domains. As being a very professional, very competent police force in the country, we had a lot of deeply rooted, embedded ethos of the work culture, the traditions, the various processes that we had put in place, the kind of SOPs and the manuals that we had. Not many states in the whole country has that kind of very well organized, very well ordained systems and processes. So it is also important for all of us to see that those SOPs, those processes, the systems are maintained, and further each one of us must keep trying to improve upon always. And that should be the attitude and the approach. How best can we contribute? How best can we improve? So that has been always my kind of a guiding, what you call, principle and a drive. Whatever I do, it's only towards the best output. Has been the attitude that I've been followed. I would not like to, cause anything negative for anybody, because there is enough positive in everybody, in every situation, that you can always harness and then push it and propel towards positive outcomes and positive end results. That has been my attitude all the while. Actually, I must say that I could have done more as a DG for the CID. I wish I could have done, and I really could have done more, like generally as well as for CID. But nevertheless, CID, even on its own, whatever little that I could do, I've done, but they've done a very good job. So I must congratulate ADG CID and his team of officers, all of you. In any organization, everybody individually and collectively has to work together. And there is a synergy like that. The organization's goals and objectives have always been achievable. So you did a good job. Please keep it up, all of you, and take the flag of AP Police further. And in that, AP CID also is very, very well-known organization in the country, across the country as well, in terms of professional competencies. So please take it forward. I know that for many it's a learning experience when you come to see it, but nevertheless, you learn and you do. Okay. So with these words, I'm very proud to have been to have served as DG-AP, Deputy Police. Thank you very much. During my time as a DG, kind of support and the contribution in working together towards the common goals and objectives. I really thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And thank you once again for the nice words that you all said. It makes me feel good. In fact, I forgot about it until you reminded me. There are so many things, we don't have time to pause and think as well. Many times. Thank you very much for saying this. Nice work. Kishore కూడా మంచి మాటలు ఉన్నాయి. నేను కూడా ఒకసారి కలిసినాను. ప్రతిసారి కలిసినప్పుడు కూడా మాటలు ఇంకా makes it feel very good. ప్రతి ప్రోగ్రామ్ కూడా కిషోర్ లాంటి వాళ్ళు కూడా పెట్టాలి. So everybody feels good. Feels happy. Okay? Positive energy అందరికీ ఇవ్వాలి. So, Sunil, thank you very much. I wish Sunil Nayak, Hadi and Radhika and each and every one of you all the very best. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Please give me an opportunity to say a few words about you. That's what you thank, sir.
So before you propose vote of thanks, I also would like to thank DG sir for 4 things. One, CID got 25% additional salary under your leadership, sir. And CID ADG got financial equity status under your leadership, sir. So for these 2 things, I would like to thank you from the side of CID family. And from my personal behalf, 2 reasons to thank you, sir. You are giving me Utkrishta Seva Padak and Utkrishta Seva. Today, 2 gold medals, which I never know that those are existing. So you proposed my name and I got it today. Service going to decorate on me by 4 p.m. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, AP Police is favored enough to work under such an inspirational and simple leader like you. With your constant guidance, AP Police has stood as the best police force in India at various occasions on various parameters. Be it as an allied commando force in the form of Octopus, be it like the best actionable service to the women in distress in the form of Disha application. Be it in technology or in crime prevention, AP Police has pioneered in various areas of policing, like I said, sir. Sir, you have motivated the police officers by exhibiting tremendous zeal and high levels of commitment, sir. This is all because of your guidance. We are very happy to have worked under your regime, sir. The guidance you showed, the wisdom you bestowed, and the path you paved have set an undisputed precedence to follow by the future generations of police, sir. Your imprints as the head of the police forces will forever remain in our hearts and the annals of police history, sir. the simple, humble and friendly manner with which you interact with the public, and the insightful speeches you give to the police forces, the innovative programs and applications that have been executed during your regime, the awards and the honors won by the AP police have set a mark which every police officer will look at, sir. Sir, your contribution to the police department is immense, and with your welfare activities, with your professionalism and with your simplicity, you have won our hearts and you shine constantly like a beacon to the forthcoming generations of police, sir. We are really very happy and down from my heart as budding police officers who have entered into Indian police service. We once again thank you for giving us an opportunity to serve under you and giving us an opportunity today to honor your services. Thank you, sir. And I wish you very good luck with the upcoming post.
Okay.
Sir, Sawang.